Hi everyone. So this is something that I have uniquely curated in the last 5 years. It's actually a very special gift that I received from the universe that I I just somehow can sense energies, and it's almost like a clear cognizance that I just get to cognitively have the awareness of the energies that are present around a particular person or between two people in a relationship or collectively at a mass level as well, or for certain sets of groups. So this is an energy or consciousness sketch to actually assess and let you know that what is at this present moment happening in the collective. So if you have come across this reading, then this is an interpretation of what is happening in your collective at the present moment. So, with this particular sketch, I would have to first sit down in silence and make it. But once I've made it, or while I'm making it, I often get downloads and I often get insights about what is actually happening, and how can things be most beneficial in each and every present moment that a person sort of lives their life. So, here with the present collective consciousness that I am seeing is that the divine has basically intervened. Um, you are very actively working at the higher realms or higher levels, and what I mean by higher realms and higher levels is basically the upper three chakras of the throat, the third eye, and again the crown is not like within the being, it's outside the being. So but crown as well, and through the crown the divine has intervened into the third eye and into the throat being activated. Now this activation, what it is doing is it is making your solar plexus very active. Solar plexus is very significant for any changes when it comes to your sense of self-worth, self-esteem, levels of confidence, also your areas of your organs like your stomach, your liver, anything that is happening in the upper abdominal region is also being affected right now. So you might be uh, having certain changes that you might be experiencing when it comes to your sleep, when it comes to your digestive issues, or when it comes to changes in your eating habits, like the sleeping patterns that you have. So all of that is getting activated and really like turned around by this divine intervention from the third eye, which is sense perception of how your life should be, to actually create a new sense of self. So, a lot of alignment and realignment is right now taking place for you to move from an old version of you to a new version of you. So, when it comes to your sense of truth, which is the blue here, the sense of truth and your sense of perception with the indigo here, and the divine intervention here of the wisdom that this cosmic energy is providing, all three are coming together to activate your three petals of the solar at the moment, and then turning it all around like a fan to bleed into your identity and your sense of identity, which is creating your new sense of self. It is happening because there's a lot of sense empowerment that is happening at the level of the solar plexus, as I said, with the self esteem and self confidence being in a space where it is only increasing because of this intervention. And if there is a lack in it, you are being pushed to increase it at the present moment. So situations might be happening in your life where you are being pushed by the universe, by your own body, with the changes that it's making because of this cosmic energy flowing down into your body to make these changes, all for your sense of safety, stability, and security on the planet or in the life that you're currently living, so that your life can feel more safe for you, more secure for you, more stable for you, so that the kind of fears that you've had when it comes to the old reality that you were living in, or the old self that you were operating from, or old patterns that you were operating from, which were coming from sense fear for all of these spaces in life where you were feeling insecure and you were not as stable, it's all falling into alignment, and it's all picking up its pace. So I definitely can see with the sketch here that the wings are slowly opening of this entity, of this being, of this collective consciousness, that it's not only about you, it's about the people that you have around you as well. So as you are shifting, the energies are not only bleeding from the head to the tail, but also harmonizing with the wing and connecting with the wing. Um, you and another person, or you and your own collective, only to grow. I definitely see that for some of you, your senses might be really heightened in terms of not your outwardly senses, but your inwardly senses. And as the inwardly senses get activated, your inner eye gets activated, your third eye gets activated, your sense of knowing becomes stronger, your awareness increases internally about who you really are and who you are supposed to be, from the old self to the new self. What is it when it comes to the becoming is you. um, then what will happen is that you are going to transcend into a space outwardly, with an outwardly awareness, where you will start noticing changes in your external environment as well. But it's almost like the outer world is pushing you inwards and you making the shifts inwards, almost as if it's nature, it's your nature, it is fated for this to happen. It happens as effortlessly if you have failed before when it comes to doing this, because of course you must have tried to become this all your life, because this is something that is fated, and this is something that was always calling out to you. So you made multiple attempts, failed multiple times, but this happened so that you can learn certain lessons and you can transcend into this new being in the right time, which is now for you. The right time is now for you, and you are transcending into this being again, from out to in and again out. You will see the changes outside, because ultimately you as a spirit are living on in this reality. Your body is inside your spirit. uh, your spirit is not inside your body, it's the other way around. Your body is inside your spirit, and when your body is inside your spirit, you are going to be pushed to be in alignment with the spirit. You can never be separate from the spirit. So when you are in oneness with the spirit, when the alignment perfectly happens, the spirit is, remember, outside of you. So the world outside of you, the physical world outside of you, is also becoming a part of the spirit, because this spirit, as you're aligning, is also spreading its wings and it's expanding more and more and more and more. So it's gonna encompass more and more and more and more and claim all the abundance that it's supposed to claim. It reminds me of this game, like a dot game, where you have like multiple dots on a piece of paper, and there's one dot that, if it walks over the other dot, it absorbs it within it, and it grows larger and larger and larger and larger in size. So it's almost like you have been collecting lessons, and now you have grown up to such an extent that you're almost in that space where divine has intervened and said, you know what, one more dot and you're going to be exactly the size of your spirit or your soul to fulfill your purpose. And once you have become that big sphere, you are now only going to become bigger and bigger, because you're going to absorb more and more dots within your spectrum, within your field of consciousness, to claim the abundance, or for others to claim their abundance from you. So I really wish that you make the most out of this entire collective experience that you are going through at the moment for yourself. And I really wish you lots of love and lots of life to make through these changes and adjustments that are happening within you. For some of you, they are going to be tough. For some of you, they're going to be effortless. For some of you, it's going to be a day's pain. For some of you, you might be going through pain that is going to last maybe weeks. But don't worry, it's all happening for the highest good for you and for the planet collectively, always. Always. I hope that this helps you out.